All right, this is Jerry Diamond with How to Get Out of Babylon, Flat Earth Homeland, and all the other things I want to do. Ozark Plateau Remnant Relocation Association headquarters. Anyway, I got the headset on. I've got the hat on. This is the survival hat, okay, or whatever, prepper crap hat. The reason that I met Jersey was because she wrote in on one of my videos and said, "You need help? Do you need somebody to garden? Do you need somebody to wash dishes, cook, whatever?" Find out she don't cook, but you know. Anyway, well, so she did today. So anyway, she was buying a lot of stuff, and I thought, you know, rather than have her waste a lot of money on a lot of crap, I thought I'd get it, you know, at least advise her, because she was spending a lot, not spending money, really charging things. Big difference. But anyway, so here's my idea. Back in Denver, there was a radio station, KAZY, if I'm not mistaken. KBPI, KAZY, whatever. It's one of the two. Huck and Chuck, the morning show. Heavy metal. And they would play a song, and they called it Yank It or Crank It. You know, you want us to yank it and never play it again, or as little as possible, or do you want us to crank up the volume, crank it, and play it a lot? So here's my idea. She's got a lot of stuff, and one of my ideas was let her do some product intro. I mean, everybody that's into prepping likes to buy neat stuff. So, but my idea is something like a keeper or crapper. You know, keep it or crap it. You know, is it a piece of shit? Is it a POS, or is it a, you know, valuable item? So this is just my idea. If you like the idea, let me know. We could do, I mean, she's going to do some of it, but we could do it with a view to kind of like the review. What do you call it? You know, all the song contests, America's Got Talent. You know, thumbs up, thumbs down, golden buzzer, you know, that type of thing. So keeper or crapper or something like that. And she can do the presentation, and then, you know, I could come in at the end and go like 2 thumbs up, 2 thumbs down, 1 up, 1 down. You know, in other words, it's questionable. Like, yes, it has some value, but it's not that well built. You know, you should have something like it, but not that one, something like that. So anyway, I'm going to go through these real quick. I don't want to draw this out. It's late again. It's after midnight. We went to town, and I do like where we're at. Used to be we would get to Springfield, you know, once in a blue moon, like maybe once a year, and we're like, it's the closest place. So even though we're out in the country and it's real peaceful, so I'm not even going to try to figure out how to get this apart. But this is a wash tub. I mean, you know, it's like, okay, you know, so you got your wash side, your rinse side. It's fold up. That is made by Coleman, the outdoor company. I'll get to that in a minute because I got another item by then. Where is it? Ooh, it's kind of buried. It's a 5-gallon water bottle. Okay, I'll just skip it. But Coleman, they say, what does they say? Coleman means quality. Okay, let me say this. When you get outside of stoves and lanterns, it may mean quality, but it doesn't necessarily mean good quality. So sleeping bags, just because it says Coleman, just because it says tent, it's a tent and it says Coleman, yeah, that don't mean shit. Okay, just get that into your head. Name brands don't always mean anything. They make good lanterns, they make good stoves. Outside of that, you know, and they're basic stuff, like if they make a saw, you know, okay, you know, it's kind of hard to screw up a saw. I'll get to one in a minute here. You know, little solar radio. So, not going to review it, but it does AM, FM, WB, so world band. It has some shortwave. Don't know how good it is. It is made. It is the name brand on it is Irons Now. Irons Now. Whatever. Never heard of it. It's crank and solar. If you're getting a crank or something like that, try to make sure that it's capacitor driven, not battery driven. Batteries will go bad. It has a sort of kind of a USB charging port, but it's not the micro USB. It's that old one, the fat one, which you're never going to find anywhere. And probably a headset. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not here to review it, and it's got a flashlight, which probably doesn't work. Oh, okay, so it works. Okay, moving right along. Put the bin, set it up so I can throw shit in it. Okay, next. I've covered this before. Coleman Field. Yes, these are 1 pound bottles. For the longest time, I thought they were 2 pound bottles for whatever frickin' reason, but it says right on it 1 pound. Awesome. You can do a lot of stuff with those. Do not ever use them in a tent. Don't think they're used for heating. Just because it says ventless heater, that's a fucking lie. Pardon my French. I'm tired. And I spent the day with... Anyway, you can kill yourself. Every year in Denver, people died, families died from having a stupid heat buddy in the tent. It uses up all of your oxygen. It doesn't produce carbon monoxide per se. I've covered this before. It does not produce carbon monoxide. It produces water vapor, which means if it's really cold, you're going to have condensation. You're going to be breathing water, frozen water into your lungs. You're going to get pneumonia, and you're going to be using up all of your oxygen and breathing carbon dioxide. You're also going to be expelling carbon dioxide. At some point, you're going to get some carbon monoxide from incomplete combustion, because the thing's going to burn out, and then you're going to get carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide, and you're not going to wake up. Flat out, you're not going to wake up. Self-defense. One sister's had me get some things to send to her. This one has a practice canister, water. Very cool. So somebody in the moving in process, one of the 3 that she had sent here disappeared, so I got that as a replacement. And stun gun, small. Don't need a big one. This one just plugs in. Plugs right into the wall. You don't have to have a stupid charger. That's the 2 prongs for a 110 wall socket, and this is your slide. Oops, plug it in, boom, charge it up, bam. You have a stun gun. Now, why would somebody maybe want to use that little tiny thing instead of this big, beefy looking, monstrous looking, dangerous looking, threatening looking thing? I want some feedback on that. I'm not going to tell you the answer. Okay, now this has, you turn it on, those 2 lights come on. This is your flashlight, which is supposed to come on when you turn the damn thing on. There you go. And it's a pretty bright light, and then you can go to strobe to blind somebody. I don't know if that's good for my camera, but and then it's got stun, which I'm not gonna. It might wake the cat up or. Anyway, yes, it's a club. You hit somebody with it, what's going to happen? It's going to break, probably snap right in half. Other than that, I'm not saying any more about it. So, give me some feedback on it. This was a fold up, it's in a pouch backpack. Pretty decent. I like it. It is a G4 free. Nice thing to put all your stuff in. I was at Sports Academy. One nice thing, Bass Pro, ever been to a Bass Pro? The headquarters is here, or it's a huge one. It's like, I drove by it, I don't know how the hell I did it. It's like 5 stories high. I drove by and I was talking. I was listening to somebody talk.
Gary, damn it, I'm going to run you down and beat on you.
Anyway, saw is very important. I'm going to test this, or she's going to test it. Magellan, it seems to be there's Magellan everything there, so it must be almost a, it's either their own brand or something. I don't know. I mean, this was, I think, $10. You know, they had a SOG, which I really wanted to get, but it was like $30. But it had two blades. It had a wood blade and a bone blade. And you get a saw like this, keep it with you all the time. Get some trash bags. You see roadkill, boom, saw it up, take it home. If it's good, you know, if a deer got whacked or something. I'm not talking about raccoons and possums and shit like that people plan on eating. Sorry. I'm a survivalist. I eat possum. Yeah. Okay, I've said it before. Sorry. To survivalists, I'm just, you know, I'm not one to pick a fight or nothing or make fun or anything. I just think it's sad. I'm a survivalist, okay? My name is, well, there was a famous survivalist that taught you how to eat monkey. And I think they were making fun about the fact that, gee, this looks like a little human baby. But monkey this big, eating it. He's dead. I'm not saying there's any connection, but when you eat all that shit, you're asking for a really short lifespan. Parasites, you know, I mean, worms. I just had dinner. I don't want to talk about it anymore. So shut up. Okay, I will. Here's the Coleman. Just remember, Coleman means quality. It doesn't necessarily mean good quality. But, you know, this probably costs $5 or $10. I don't know. And it's nice. It's collapsible. But, you know, the problem with the collapsible thing is you just like get holes in it really damn quick. You'd be better off, you know. I mean, when it's full, how big is it going to be? It's going to be 5 gallons big. Get a real one. Get one made out of real plastic. This thing will UV deteriorate really fast. What's the point in having? Okay, so it's this big. You got to unfold it, which means all the folds in it are going to be susceptible to cracking. Lights out. GMRS radios. You can buy them, get them. Get them now. Now these are not GMRS. Okay. These are the cheapies. These are 888s. But comment section, tell me what these are and why you might want to get them and why you might not want to get them. And I'll tell you one thing, that clip is damn tough. They're rechargeable, but you know, any kind of radio, you know, in a pinch is going to be better than no radio. Get the best you can get. I was at Bass Pro and Sports Academy, and $79 for a good set. Look on eBay, look on Amazon. For a good set of, say, Midland or Cobra, either one, they're generally 38-mile GMRS. That's General Mobile Radio Service. They're like family radios. Yes, you're supposed to have a license. You should know how to run them. Read the book, or have a kid read the book, or have somebody who's used to reading a technical manual read the damn book and tell you how to operate them, and he can train somebody. Find somebody that can do that. Okay? Serious. Because if you don't know how to run the damn thing, it's totally worthless to you. It's just a boat anchor or a paperweight. So find out how to use them. My grandson, we did a bulk purchase of ham radios. Ushan, really good Chinese radio. I think they were $50, $60 ballpark. And 50 of them. Well, the next day, got them on like a Thursday. Saturday, my grandson calls me, Grandpa, yesterday I read the manual all the way through, and then I read it all the way through again. And this morning I got up and I read it a third time, and I have the radios programmed. There's people that bought 3, 4, 5, 10 of those that they will never, ever use them unless somebody intelligent comes along. You got to be able to read the directions. If you don't read the directions, if you don't want to learn how to run a radio, it's paperweight. Super cool. Velcro on the back. They put really small tabs on it, but you want to take these off. Place that so you get it stuck really, adhered really well. And you can also get more of this. This is the loop. The hook is on the light. Put them around. That way you can move them. Those look suspiciously like magnets, but I bet you they're not. I mean, they could be. They are. Freaking cool. 625 blowgun dart. Yeah. Okay, so these are awesome. They're like $4. They are. When you see those yellow strips, that's SMD, surface mounted device. If there's a chip on board, it's called a cob. It's a cob chip on board. A lot of the yellow ones have. Oh, why did I do that? Anyway, I don't think you can even see it, but no. All right. They have good reflectors in the back of them. Anyway, these are flipping cool. They're flipping cool, man. They're flipping cool. They're fracking cool. All right, throw that in the bin. Some of these have magnets on them, some of them don't. Don't get the ones without magnets. You can stick that on the side of the fridge, a car, whatever. The top of the car. You could be an indicator if you're out on a, a run, an operation. These are not SMDs. They're little bulbs. Get ones that are intelligent enough to give you frickin' batteries. They don't work without batteries. And guess what? You buy these, throw them in a pack, and think you're going to pull them out and use them? Not gonna happen. Worthless without batteries. Okay, really quick now. Dadgummit, 17 minutes. Holy crap. Okay, moving along really fast. I just wanted to do like a. Okay, this is a culinary torch. The reason I got it is for using butane as a weapon. Propane butane. A Benzomatic 3800 propane torch has holes in the side, and this one does, but if it will not, okay, I can hold that down. There's no fuel in it, okay? But if I could hear butane when I hold that down and then click it, you can gas fuel, then click it, and you go squeeze, boom. You got a explosive charge for potato gun, for golf balls. They would hit pretty hard. Or, can you imagine? I can't wait to try. 625 caliber blowgun dart. They make bamboo darts. These things are broadheads. Fun toys, baby. Okay, so you put that thing, vinyl tube, you go, it'd have to be just a split second of gas charge. I think you could put a good dart through a 2x4 pretty damn easy. These things have quivers. All right, this is a 2-foot extension. You get 3 of these, you got a 6-foot. You put it on a 4-foot, you make it into a 6-foot. You get one of these, you can shoot rabbits and squirrels all day long with these things. Doesn't have a mouthpiece, but who cares? Just don't inhale the dart. Real quick, Callium lights, you can use them for booby traps, alarms. There's a crack them, they work. This is some little survival kit that she got. It's got a space blanket. Something in the thing. It's got a thingy breaker, window shield breaker weapon. Almost looks like it might have a pin. Okay, not my toy. Not care. Space blanket. Looks like a pretty decent serro rod. Tempting to blow that. Self-defense. Whistle, loud, shrieker alarm, button, electric. Get one. Nice. Push button. It's got a knife. Ooh, a carabiner knife. Cool. And a light that probably doesn't have a battery in it. Of course not. Fucking morons. Sorry. What the hell? A POS compass, I'll betcha. What the hell? Yeah. It's not liquid filled. Yeah. Most things you buy like this, I mean, it's some stuff that you'd have that you wouldn't have had otherwise. You know, a lot of times you're better off getting your own stuff. Don't cut yourself just for the hell of it. No name brand on it. Yeah, it's just a bunch of... Anyway. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Quickly. It'll be hell uploading this one. Live and learn how to tie paracord, how to tie knots. Gear snake. You can cut it with scissors. Hold your gears. Really expensive shit. Survival tips. Playing cards. Those will be fun. Haha. We'll play. If it's a game where you actually play and win or lose. That'll be fun. Lighted paracord. Battery operated lighted paracord. 3 AA batteries. Thought that was cute. Saber. Should have gotten 2 zappers instead of that. I forgot I got that. Whistle, self-defense, signaling. Pro knot cards. Learn how to tie knots that save your life. Learn how to tie a bowline if nothing else. Gear tie with a S carabiner. Night Eyes, very good brand name. Okay, so that has a carabiner which you could take it off, but it's got one of the little gear tie, real goofy things there. Wow, low battery. All right, that's it. And a, you know, not heavy duty at all, but a waterproof marine box. Not any big deal, but I think it was like $8. Okay, that's it. So, yank it or crank it, keeper or crapper, something like that. Think of a better term. Get something free, you know, whatever. You know, I mean, I'm hoping to get some more. You know, I need to do Patreon, blah blah blah. You know, my email is dmnds2001@yahoo.com. If you can help out. I've got the, trying to get a lot of things done. I'm trying to hook people up. I had a total facepalm moment this last weekend. I'm glad I went to Passover. I'm glad I kicked back for a little bit. Took the time. There's always rewards, and this one was huge. What we did here with this farm, let me just throw this in as a freebie. Now, contact me if you're in this situation. She's on fixed income, $500 for a cheap slumlord apartment. Okay, didn't the heat? Most of the winter, this furnace did not work. She heated the damn thing with a stove on her own nickel, electric stove. Expensive. A lot of people in that situation. I'm on fixed income. Buy a farm. Let me tell you something, little secret. Maybe it's not a secret, but a lot of people didn't know. The USDA, home loans, farm loans, you can buy a farm for the same price or less money than you can buy a house in the city. You can buy a farm out in the country with your own well, your own propane tank, your own barn, your own root cellar, your own garage, your own animal shed, and your own, whatever you want to call the other thing, chicken coop. Really well fenced chicken coop, professionally done. for less than you can buy a house in the stinking city. And for less money than you're paying for a stinking one-bedroom apartment in a stinking city. Get with me. I mean, I know there's at least 3 women right now that have contacted me that are on fixed income. Maybe you don't have good credit. I didn't either. You know, I was a ghost credit. You know, can you say borrow money from go borrow the gold and silver and precious jewels from your Egyptian masters, and then, oh, by the way, book with it. You know, it's Passover. Leave. You're leaving Egypt. You know, so we're not 10 million, 3 million people by plagues from Egypt freed. Okay, so just do it. So, all right, this is Jerry Diamond. If you're listening to this, you are the remnant, and I may not be able to read tonight because I did this really long. I should have started out with at least a short read. It could have been uploading while I'm doing this one. Stupid me. All right, good night. Sorry. I apologize. At least I did 2 last night. All right, this is Jerry Diamond. If you're listening to this, you are the remnant.